This is just a story of how RGS fucked me up.
We are taught to be men.
Hi Diana, I think you're really cool, but I do have very different views. I am also from RGS, but I really don't think RGS taught us to be men. It's so easy to jump on that as a red herring and to believe that that's what caused us to lose our femininity. And it's really with a shitload of inner healing and self-work the past few years that I've arrived at a very different understanding of what's making women go about the world with their masculine selves. Getting a deeper understanding of what makes women more manly will help you to look deeper inside of yourselves and get to the real solutions and not try to train your men
Just like dogs.
Don't agree with that and just gonna call it out. As women wanting to make the world a better place, we need to really stop dehumanizing anyone, and men are not dogs.
Our school chants are in really low voice.
My theory is that when we are at a sports meet, everyone is shrieking, laughing at a high-pitched tone. It's pretty smart to cheer in a low bellow that will cut through the crowd. Maybe it's just a way to let our athletes know that your tribe is here. What do you think? If you're an ex-RGS girl, I would love to hear from you. Just because a lot of RGS girls are in high-performing, important positions, it doesn't mean that it's because RGS taught them to be men. Patriarchy doesn't allow women and women's feminine attributes to be seen as a strength. People are not used to women taking charge. And when people meet the unfamiliar, they often try to put it down. And unfortunately, because we as RGS girls were taught that we can succeed just as well as men, we had no qualms about going into male-dominated spheres and domains. And when we enter those environments and we don't feel safe because people are putting us down, it makes us feel like shit. And when we feel like shit, the defensive mechanisms come up. And most RGS girls, we are not taught to run or to avoid. And so when we are in fight mode and we go into confronting the situation, it's inevitable that the more masculine sides of ourselves is going to come up. Our feminine self thrives on emotional safety. As long as we're not feeling deeply secure, our masculine selves will come out, because that's how we learned to adapt and to survive. If you are somebody who has had a childhood where you had to be independent and you took up the role of caring for everybody else and you had to grow up too quickly, your feminine self is going to be submerged. Ladies, the moment you are able to find the emotional security and safety for yourself, your feminine selves will feel that it's okay to emerge. And that's why I'm so fixated and passionate talking about inner healing, because everyone needs inner healing. The men were children before, just like women were children before. A significant number of Singaporeans suffered adverse childhood experiences, and half of those were just emotional neglect, because our great parents did not have the kind of information and they didn't know any better on how to provide emotional security and safety for us. And so we were just high-strung, conditioned to be independent, to be resourceful, and we lost the ability to nurture our own emotional safety.